think we're ready for the last performance of the evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, Cindy Carter. Ladies and gentlemen, Cindy Carter.
Hi. Welcome to Comedy Club, New York's premier comedy spot. My name is Cindy and I am a comedian. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm fat. I'm unmarried. I have roaches in my kitchen. And I have such low self-esteem that when my mother told me to go get a nose job, I bought a pit bull and had to bite my nose off. That's my laugh track. Thank you. Don't you just love Joan Rivers? Don't you just love her on Hollywood Squares? I mean, there's so much tragedy on Hollywood Squares. Oh, Paul Lynde, he was a closeted homosexual who had a heart attack while doing poppers, and John Davidson, now he used feminine hygiene spray on his dimples, but I sure do love that show. Don't you just love New York? Don't you just love the rats in the sewers and the beggars on the streets while you're out there looking to buy a co-op? I mean, there's so much contrast everywhere, it makes my head spin. My head is on constant washer-dryer spin cycle. Every morning I hook it up to the sink and I wash it out for 15 minutes, and that's my form of meditation. My brain is very clean and very damaged. Can I have that laugh track again, please? Thank you. Tell me, do you find me funny or very disturbing? My mother told me, Cindy, don't give away your pussy to any man unless you marry him first. It's your only claim to fame, so don't do it. On my first date with Teddy, I found out he was allergic to kitties, so I gave away my pussy. Needless to say, we didn't have anything to do on our honeymoon, so we played Pictionary and he went out with prostitutes. Can I laugh track?
Yeah.
Thank you. I have such low self-esteem that I have to take my laugh track with me. My mother says, yeah. My mother says that I'm not only worthless, but I'm not funny. So I wish my mother would die. That I would have you all over for brunch and Bloody Marys made with her blood. It's not very funny. on all the men that are homosexual. My mother says that I am responsible for all the homosexuality in New York. I said, great, then I'm responsible for a lot of good art and good musical comedy. And she said, no, you are responsible for all the homosexuality in New York and for the dropping off of the birth rate because no man in his right mind would want anything to do with you. So you see why I have such low self-esteem. Should I tell more jokes like Joan Rivers? Oh, you just love New York. I was on the subway the other day and everyone was covered with blood and screaming. And they took us to emergency at Bedalton where Joan Collins was autographing one of the books. And the clerks there took some gauze and laid it over his ear. And Joan Collins took the gauze off and put it on the canvas to make herself look more youthful. Well, I think she looks fine if you like a 50-year-old boy with his. I'm sorry. I do not mean to be catty to other women. It's just I have really low self-esteem and I'm afraid to criticize men. Thanks for the laugh. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna go now. You know what? You know what? Living in New York is like living in hell, but at least when you're in hell, you know there is a heaven somewhere. But when you live in New York, all you have is Newark and Trenton to think about, or maybe Brunswick, or possibly I can marry a professor from Rutgers. But no, I am hideous and worthless. Well, I am sorry to have wasted your time. You have been a great, well, not great audience, but I thought there's got to be a better way to live, but I don't know what it is. See me in a gutter somewhere alive, throw me in, I could be starving. Thank you.